Hey everybody, now nothing wrong with your computer. Don't worry, I'm in the dark on purpose. It's Dave Tippett. Hey everybody. Wow, crazy things going on, right? We're kind of feeling in the dark right now. This COVID thing with our pastoral staff and the other pastor who got sick, kind of not sure what's going on there. We're certainly going to continue to pray for them. Maybe with school and kind of wondering what's going on with some of us are kind of going back in, and that causes some anxiety and all those things that are maybe on our hearts and minds these days. Well, let's not forget some of the lessons we've been learning these last couple of weeks. And more importantly, in those moments when we're not sure, let's remember there is a light, not me, but the light of God. Now, let me do this. Let me turn my lights back on here, and that's a little better. That's a little better going forward. So, remember, guys, when we talked last week about I'm second, remember what that means? That when we put God first and Christ first, in our hearts and our minds, and that's a deliberate act, then we can take those stories of our own darkness and let God use those to bring glory to Him going forward. So remember, even in our darkest moments, God's the light. And I know there's a lot going on. Yeah. And maybe fear needs to be put under a microscope a little bit. The fear these days that we have of those things I just talked about. And remembering that fear is not necessarily a bad thing, but if we let it rule our lives, then it is a problem. So we need to breathe, relax, know that God's in charge. He is our light. And here's the really cool thing. You have this in your hands as well. You absolutely have this in your hands as well. Not a flashlight, not this red flashlight, but the light of God that you can shine in the lives of others, in other darkness. Maybe those friends or family members who are maybe fearful of all that's going on as well. You have the power to bring God's light into their world by maybe telling a story about a time you've been in darkness and that God showed you a way. You can make that happen in a very powerful way. Guys, you're not alone. We love you so much. Let's continue to pray for our pastoral staff, Pastor Amanda, Pastor Brandon, Pastor Jeremy, and then again, this pastor who ended up getting sick to begin with, and then everything else that's going on as well. We haven't forgotten about you. We love you. Please, if there's anything going on that we can help you or your families with, please contact us. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Wherever you're listening to us, whatever day it is, remember, you're not alone in the darkness. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.